Guys, FIFA 23 strikers tier list. In this tier list, we're going to show you the best strikers and centre forwards that we do have so far on FIFA 23 as of November. Obviously, these icons cards have just been released. You've got the heroes, team of the week's one to watch is World Cup cards, all of that. We're going to talk about the best ones. This list did have all the attackers, so I've shoved them all in NA and then hidden them by using some feature, but you know, ignore that. We're going to go straight through these and we're going to talk about the cards. We will move things up and down. I'm going to try and keep the list as even as possible. Starting off with this Moise Kean card, I'm going to stick him in D to start off with. 92 pace, 86 shooting, 87 dribbling. Why am I sticking him here? I think there's much better cards on the list. In fact, no, we're going to stick him in C, all right? We're going to give him a little chance. We might move him down. Next up, we have got Robin van Persie. We are going to stick this man in B tier. He's in my team. He's not the most meta cards in the world to go in A or S, but he's a nice card to have, and the SBC is at a very, very nice price. So compared to all these cards, we are going to stick him in B. Moving forward, then we've got Antoine Griezmann, 85 pace, 87 shooting, 87 passing, 90 dribbling. This card looks very nice. Have I used him? No, I have not. But what we are going to do is we're going to stick him in the C tier, just above Moise Kean, as I do believe I prefer to have the Griezmann card over Moise Kean, and maybe we'll move him in a bit. Next up then, we do have R9 Ronaldo, everyone's favourite haircutted striker for the World Cup. He goes straight in that S tier, possibly the best card on the game. If you guys can afford this card, fair play. He's sitting at around 13 million coins right now. It's an absolute joke. And after him, another S tier player, we have got Kylian Mbappe. This man's held his price for a reason. The only gold card worth packing nowadays on FIFA. And it's just because his card is unbelievable. And they decided to give him a World Cup card with his celebration. And he's just going to be a baller on the game, let's be completely honest. Next up, we've got Eric Cantona, 85 pace, 92 and 89 passing, and 91 dribbling. We are going to stick him as well in the B tier, behind Robin van Persie. Technically has better stats on a lot of things than Van Persie. The thing that edges it Van Persie for me is his penalties and his free kicks are absolutely unbelievable. And I've used Van Persie, so I know how good his shooting actually is. Next up, we have got D Natale. The stats look really good on this card, but I am actually going to stick him in the C tier. Why? I've used him, I've packed him, and I just wasn't that big of a fan of him. I know some people loved him, and with the meta changing and all that, I just don't think he's the greatest card in the world anymore to have. Next up again then, we have got this man, Johan Cruyff. He is going to go straight into the S tier as well. He is an unbelievable card. I have his normal card, his baby card, and it's absolutely goated. So this card could only be better, surely. It's unbelievable. Probably one of the best cards I've ever used on FIFA. So that is that. Next up, we've got Pele, and this one speaks for itself as well. The S tier is getting filled up. The A and the D tier are looking a bit empty at the moment, but maybe that's just the order we're doing them in. Does anything have to be really said about Pele on the game? Next up then, we have got Emilia Butragueno, and this card here we are actually going to stick in, do we put him in A or B? We'll put him in B tier, and then maybe we'll switch things up. A very nice card to have himself, and then Crespo will go in the C tier, and I'm now going to move Moise Kean into the D tier. The D tier has got a player now. Next up, we have got Puskás, 89 pace, 95 shooting, 90 passing, 91 dribbling. It's going to be another player that is going to go in the A tier. We're going to stick him in. Puskás, I did manage to use him in a draft. Back to back, we got him in the draft. We won both drafts, and he absolutely balled out for me. Unbelievable player. And joining him in that D tier is going to be the man Didier Drogba, who is actually going to go top of our A tier list. He is unbelievable. What a card to use, by the way, guys. If you can get this card, use him. If you pack him, use him. Obviously, if you pack him, you're going to use him. But if you're a Chelsea fan, this man's going to be straight in your team, no matter what team you've got. Next up then, we have got Robbie Keane. This card was an unbelievable SBC. I haven't done the SBC due to him being a Tottenham player, but I've only heard incredible things about the card. We're going to stick him in A tier, as I genuinely believe compared to some of these icons, he actually might be better in game. So we're just going to stick him there for that reason and that reason alone. Next up, we've got Nkunku. This card as well is absolutely unbelievable. We're going to stick him in the A tier. I've managed to use this guy a good few times. 91 pace, his shooting's only 84, 91 dribbling. But as a centre forward, especially if you play the two centre forwards in the striker formation, having him as one of the side centre forwards is unbelievable, guys. Trust me, I use that formation, and Nkunku is such a good player. Morientes is going straight into the D tier, guys. 90 rated hero card, and he's in the D tier. Why? He's just not very good. We did pack this guy. We gave him a go. He's just not that good of a player. I don't recommend getting him personally. He's not the player for me. Next up then we do have CR7, and he is going to go in the A tier list. No, the S tier list, sorry. He's an unbelievable player on the game. Somehow the S tiers have got more players than anyone else at the moment, but he's just a great card to use in game. Ronaldo, his base card was unbelievable. This card is even better. Moving forward then, we do have Vola. This guy absolutely shagged me in the weekend league. We're going to stick him, in fact, we're going to move these about a little bit. We're going to stick Vola there behind Drogba in that A tier list. Another card that in the weekend league just decides to absolutely bend me over and have a bit of fun with me. And that's exactly what he does. He just absolutely does me dirty. Next up then, Robert Lewandowski. We're going to stick at the bottom of C tier. I'm just not a big fan of his card. I do have his one to watch card as well. I'm just not a big fan of how he plays in game. It's as simple as that, really. Edin Dzeko up next, and that's going straight in the D tier. Just not a good card at all. Not a massive fan, and personally, just not my kind of guy. Next up, Ansu Fati is going in B tier, right at the bottom of that. Very nice card, very nice SBC, and he's just fast, and his dribbling is unbelievable. His 87 dribbling is just wrong, by the way. Like, in game, he feels like a 99 dribbling. I swear, he just turns in and out so easily. Get that card done. Next up, then we have Brolin, and again, we're going to stick Brolin in B tier, and I'm actually going to move him right up to the top behind Robin van Persie. I've used Brolin's other cards and he balled out for me. Lengthy was a thing and Brolin was the baller. He absolutely did me amazing wonders and was such a good card to have. This card may be a bit controversial, the next one I'm going to do, but I'm going to stick the Haaland one to watch in S tier. Why? Haaland, for me, his gold card has been unbelievable. His one to watch, obviously, is his team of the week rating and then +1. And that's why he's there, because it's his one to watch card. It's going to go up in ratings and it is just going to be better and better. It's going to be an endgame card and it's just an unbelievable card to have in your team, and he absolutely balls out for people. Next up, we have got Diego Forlan, and he is again going to go in the A tier. The A tier is looking rather full right now. What a card he is. Unbelievable in game, and I really do recommend getting him. Next up, we've got Smolarek. And I've seen a lot of people say things about this card, but personally, I did use him and I wasn't a fan, and I'm actually going to stick him in the C tier. We'll put him higher up in the C tier though, possibly there, but I wasn't a fan. And again, we're going to go with Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. I'm going to move him there, and we're actually going to move Nkunku down now as well, to get that kind of linking up nicely. Great player to use, unbelievable. S tier as well is going to be Eusebio. This man just jumped up this tier. I'm actually going to put him ahead of Pele and probably Cruyff as well. Unbelievable card, that Eusebio card. If you get him, fair play. Last, but definitely least is Kiwell. I'm not a fan. Packed him, used him, not a massive fan. This is all my preference, guys, as well. Maybe it's to do with the cards I have used, how I felt with them, and if I'd personally want them. And as well, the links that they do get has been taken into account in this list. So for example, Smolarek, he doesn't really get the links for your team in terms of other players. So let me know what you guys think of this, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.